about Echo the Dolphin there, Ed?
Lock!
We'll do it live! Fuck it! Do it live!
Hey guys, EdT1138 here, and this is my Friday pickup video.
I'm just a fumble.
Hello, I am Ryan right now, and welcome to the Nerdmasters Game Hunting Live. And this is the show that you've all been wanting to see, where we do our pickups, live video game hunting footage, and we talk about it, commentate on it, and show you guys what we got. And this first episode is actually Ed. He went out and went game hunting, so what'd you get there, Ed? Let's look at your video.
Not a lot. Actually, I've been having a bit of a dry spell. Ever since I narrowed my collection focus down, I've found literally next to nothing. And I will be honest with you, I searched high and low trying to find anything that was worth buying, and I found two things within the last few days, and literally were the only two things I found. But I'm willing to show you my journey to find these two things, and here it is.
Wadsworth, Ohio. Hopefully I will have some luck here. It's been weeks. I got a Super Nintendo, 2 controllers, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past.
Super Nintendo, huh?
Yeah, it's not cheap.
$40 for it, but I can get it for $25 with the coupon I got in my pocket. Just gotta see if I can find anything else to make it worth using the 35% off.
35% off coupon.
I don't see anything in the case here. A couple of crappy PlayStation games.
And a ton of sports games for PS2.
Let's take a look. Alright, turns out after I got the cashier to open the case for me that it came with 3 more games. He had pulled it out for somebody to look at earlier and forgot to put them back in there. So, got these 3 games. I'm going to keep them a secret. You did see that it had Legend of Zelda, The Ocarina of Time, and the Super Nintendo itself is actually in really good condition. No yellowing at all. Just needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Very nice. And then it came with, what do we got here? 2 controllers, power supply, AV cables, and then 2 RF adapters. Not sure why 2, but hey, whatever.
Took good care of it.
Now, I told you that it was $40, but I had this card here, and it's a member stamp card. When you get 10 stamps, you get 35% off. And I had one that had 10 stamps on it already. I got 2 more on this one. So after the 35% off plus tax, it ended up costing me $27.69. Not a great deal, but I figure I can sell the Super Nintendo itself for around $35 to $40, and then the Legend of Zelda goes for a little over $20, and then I could make a little off the other 3 games. So I don't know. I bought it. Alright, we're going to test this bad boy out here. Turns out it actually had 2 sets of AV cables and 2 sets of RF adapters. But I've got this plugged in to my car stereo here, and we're going to turn it on. See if it works. What we got going on? Oh, you can't see because
This is when I assumed we were going to do like a 20 or 30 minute video, and I was struggling.
It would appear that works, though.
Oh, this will work. People will love
It sounds fantastic in the car. It sounds awesome.
Sweet. Goodwill in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. Haven't found a whole lot here recently, but I've found a bunch of stuff here in the past, so hopefully we'll luck out this time.
The original cut of this.
Well, I did find something kind of cool here. Went up into the front, and right in the glass case, which was surrounded by people, so I didn't want to film just because that's awkward. Anybody that's tried it knows what I'm talking about. They had something, the lady put it back for me, and it is this right here. This is not the Video Game Masters channel, but the Nerdmasters channel, and this is pretty damn nerdy. I've actually been watching this for probably a better part of a month and a half. It's been $35 forever, and I never wanted to pay for it. But for $10, this is actually the complete Robotech Protoculture collection. You can see on there Macross Saga, Masters, New Generation, and some extras. So this is really awesome. I would imagine this probably goes for
robots.
God, it had to be
that
like 60 or 70 bucks, I would
transform
think.
into F-14s.
Maybe more. I've never really priced it out, but
Oh,
that is
yeah,
cool.
F-14s.
I didn't go
Yes,
through them all.
and
The
an
discs
aircraft
are all in
carrier
there,
that
so
flies in
there you go.
space. It's
Yet one more
fantastic.
find.
Sweet.
I had to do
That's
a
sweet.
double take, turn around
Yum,
and
yum.
check that sign out
Yum
again.
Yum Cum Shop?
That says
What?
gum.
What do they sell there?
It says gum shop, but I swear to God, I passed
really?
it that day. That's all right. I passed it that day, and I almost broke my neck turning around trying to read it again. It says gum shop, but you can't tell. There's no line on the G.
It's so small on this screen. I was like, what?
It looks like it says Yum Yum Cum Shop, and it's in a section of town where that's quite possible.
Is that a blatant massage place?
I have no idea. I didn't stop
yeah.
at the Yum Yum Cum Shop.
So it's a gum. So what? Do they sell like gum? Is it like?
What part of I was
Candy
afraid to
store that
stop?
only
Did you
sells
not understand?
gum?
All right, let me
I
show you what I
would be afraid to
got here.
stop
You
at a
guys,
gum shop anyway. All right.
you guys saw
Yeah,
most
what are
of
those
it.
secret games?
I withheld some games. So what happened is,
$27.
yeah, you could see that I didn't really want to buy it, and I probably wouldn't have had the guy not pulled these out. But he had just shown it to somebody before I got there. I got there at like 9:20. It opens at 9. He had shown this to somebody, and they said they had to go get money. And as soon as I heard that, I was instantly more interested. But like you saw, I had this system, and it had all the cables and some controllers, and actually 2 sets of all the cables. Had Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, which is in really good condition. Nice looking game. I also had these 3 games, and what had happened is the guy had pulled them out looking at all of them, and he was considering buying just these 3 games. When you see them, you might be surprised. But
Wait,
the
you
first
had a
one,
customer that was gonna buy them.
a customer was going to buy just these games and leave the system because he didn't want to pay $40.
Got it.
But he wasn't
Right.
sure. He was going to go see if he could get more money. But Super Mario World,
Okay.
which everybody expects to see
Typical.
with the Super Nintendo, that
Yeah.
makes sense. This one, also one that you would probably expect to see, though not a pack-in game, Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, yeah.
And then this is the one that I surprised that the guy pulled out. Jack Fu.
Ah.
But
No thanks.
I actually
Yeah.
don't own Shaq Fu for the Super Nintendo. I've never gone out and bought it. So now
I'll
I
tell you,
do.
the Genesis port's better.
Well, it
Even
could
if that
be.
even fucking means anything.
I don't think. Do I have
Just
the
'cause
Genesis port? I don't even think I have the
That
It
Genesis
means
means
port.
dick.
nothing.
Yeah, I don't. I think this is my
No, I'm
first
just-
copy of Shaq Fu.
You
But
actually should have gotten paid for taking that off their hands, to be quite
You know, I
honest.
think they even ported that to the Game Boy, if I'm not mistaken.
they might have, but
Why?
I don't think I've ever played Shaq
I
Fu.
think it was like just
How bad is that?
cross-platform like that.
Or maybe that's a good thing. And
I
then
might be totally wrong though.
you were asking about Robotech.
Actually.
And for the people out there
Yeah.
that know what Robotech is, this is it's Japanese anime, obviously. They brought it to the U.S. in the 80s, and this is one of my favorite shows. This comes in somewhere after Voltron, as far as my favorite Japanese conversions to the U.S. And it's you've got these giant robots that are piloted by humans. They transform into F-14s, and they fly on an aircraft carrier in space. And they fight these giant people that wear suits, and it's fantastic. So to get this for $10 is actually pretty amazing, because
So how much is there? Like how many actual discs are in
you've
that whole
got
set?
for the Macross there are 36 episodes for this
Well, not
first
discs,
one.
but- like how many stock? 46 episodes.
There's 36
Wow,
episodes in the Macross saga. There's I don't know what's in here. 60. No, I take that back. There's another 26 for the Master Saga and so on and so forth. I want to say there's like probably
Are there-
110 episodes, something like that.
All in good condition. You checked them.
Oh
before you
yeah,
bought 'em?
every disc is spotless. So
How
I
much? How
am
much?
the
how much-
anti-Nerdmaster when it comes to Robotech.
oh,
I don't
Robotech
know
is fantastic.
shit about that.
You got to give it a watch.
Cool.
I'm actually excited to see
What-
it because
how much is that whole set worth though? Like you pay $10. How much?
probably
did you save?
60 or $70 if I had to guess, open like this. But it's in good condition.
Alright. Yeah.
I don't know. I was going to say something, but I don't remember what it was. So it must not have been very important. But those are my pickups. And like I said, this is almost 3 weeks of pickups. Ever since you said that you wanted to start doing this, I started looking, and I couldn't find anything. Now, this week rather, I didn't take my camera with me 2 of the days, and of course I found shit. So that's not going to be on here, unfortunately.
That's how it always works. Well, hey, thanks Ed for showing us your video game hunting trip and your pickups. And
Yeah, thanks, Ed.
that's it. Yeah. And that's it for this episode of Nerdmasters Game Hunting Live. See you guys later.